Welcome back to Shanghai for the Dota Asian Championships. Now, you might not know this, but the last couple of days, last 3 days to be exact, it's actually just a side competition of Dota 2 that has been played. The real competition starts right here because we're here for the 1v1. There's prize money on the line. Doesn't matter. There's a trophy on the line. Doesn't matter. Who's the best mid 1v1 player in the world? That's what we're going to find out. And for that, I have a panel with me. The very experienced in 1v1 mid. We have Sir Action Slacks.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? It's good of you guys to bring in a real expert on 1v1 mid. I know Peter was in here earlier, but he drafted, Pugna for Sumail. He doesn't know how the mid works. I do. Okay, baby.
And for some flair, we've got Purge as well.
Yeah. Slacks, did you know that Soul Ring's actually banned in this?
Why am I here? That was my entire spiel. I've been.
that's your strategy. Cast spells.
Cast spells. You can still, there's still raises. And I say raises because just to get the rules out there, no Soul Ring indeed. Shadow Fiends. It's only Shadow Fiends here at the moment. It's best of one. There's just one Shadow Fiend 1v1 mid. Winner moves forward to the semifinals. And those will be played at the main event, the rest. So, Shadow Fiend only. No Soul Ring. No raindrops. No creep blocking, no creep pulling, no runes.
No jungling.
No jungling. You get a courier at the start of the game automatically, so you don't have to buy it yourself. First to get 2 kills wins.
Or tower kill.
Or tower.
Okay.
I imagine.
So that is, did they cover everything?
No Shivas.
Huh. No Shivas.
Okay.
No shrines. It says no shrines.
No
okay, that makes more sense.
My handwriting is not
You idiot.
So basically they put you in the mid lane and you have no regen options that are
unless
really
you walk
efficient.
back to base.
Yeah.
But it's...
That's probably why they do it, because otherwise everybody's always there and you could just consistently not lose your tower. It basically forces outcomes.
Yeah, so you would agree with all these rules just to get
I'm
that
not sold
straight?
on them, but
okay.
it will definitely force outcomes, because every time you get a rune, there's always 2 runes, right? Oh, no, that's not true. There's bounties.
No, there's only one. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm down with the rules, okay? This is some street dodo stuff.
Okay.
In a street fight, in a bar fight, out in a parking lot, 2 dudes just go at each other. They don't get any help.
Actually, true. Yes.
Yeah.
No friends, no police, no nothing.
No.
No knives, just fists and
just
go.
Fists. Just 2 men going down mid, fists out, and someone ain't going home. That's what I came here to watch, baby.
Unless they barely survive, then they'll slowly walk home and TP back to lane. And
not in ours. Not in mine.
Oh, okay.
If you and me ever fist fight down in a parking lot, you won't be limping back home, Perch. I'll tell you that.
Why is this conversation keep popping up? Because yesterday, I believe you were going to eat him. For survival in the jungle?
That was an off-camera conversation.
That was an off-camera conversation.
Please cannibalism when you get trapped somewhere on an island or something.
And we both decided that it would be beneficial for both of us to live. He could make the fires. I could fight the bears.
Oh, yeah, it's true. That's what you came up
with.
Okay.
I could probably figure it out.
We'd kill you, though.
Yeah, makes sense.
Great. So, Shadow Fiend mid. All right. So, we have 8 players in the quarterfinals, and we're going to see all of them fight each other. So, first matchup is going to be Miracle versus Arteezy. So very excited. They're already ready and set up to go.
So support player versus a carry player.
At the moment.
Yeah. As of last game, Miracle's a support player.
Yeah. True.
So we'll see if he can remember. It's been a long time since he played mid, so hopefully he can handle it.
I mean, Arteezy hasn't played mid for a while as well. I mean, actually hasn't played mid for a while.
I don't know. I'd pretty much equate them. 1 game versus a year and a half, or I don't know how long it's been.
Oh man, what happened to his sick beard?
He shaved it last night.
Oh,
I know.
He looked like Kratos. I was into that. That was some God of War stuff. But anyway, got to be clean. He's facing off against Miracle. He's got to know what's up.
I see an almost smile. This is the most I've actually seen him look happy in 3 days. Like every game, win or loss, doesn't care. He's like, oh, we just finished a Dota game.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know if he won.
If you won.
But look at that. That's a smile.
Oh my God,
he's
it's a
excited.
smile.
Everybody was talking crap saying the pro players aren't going to care about this.
Oh,
this guy cares. Look at him. Look at him.
It's time to go.
He is not going to be the only one that cares.
He knows everyone's watching him right now, but he's super jacked.
You see him almost cracking his must not
The
smile.
dimples are showing. Oh,
yeah.
looks like, they're shit talking.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's like, how are you going to beat me when you know how to play as Monkey King?
Oh, yeah, they're definitely
I have it on good authority that there is some, perhaps some chat going on in the lobby.
Of course.
So, emotional state of mind is very important in a match like this. Focus. And other than the battle on the battlefield, there's also the mental battle.
It's true. Purge can tell you all about the items, all about the strats, but I can tell you about the mental stuff.
Okay.
This is your chance to get in somebody's head, to make them weaker, doubting themselves. That's why Arteezy's going to win this, okay? He's an NA boy. That's all we do in our pubs, is get into each other's head and flame each other, okay? What he just said right there just mentally broke Miracle. Trust me.
But he was laughing. He didn't look like he was broken at all.
Laughter is the first step to not looking like you've been affected. I do it every day.
All right, Purge.
Hide the pain behind smiles.
Okay, what do you think about this matchup?
I mean, Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend, pretty even. I feel like Arteezy was known as the 1v1 guy when he came to the scene. Everyone was talking about like Quap, Huck matchups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that Arteezy is known for. I feel like he can win this one. In some ways, I would say he has the more raw mechanical skill. Whereas Miracle is just all around an amazing player, great at winning games.
Well, I have been told that they are loading into the game and they are ready to start. So let's head over to our commentators. It is Fogged and Dakota.
Thank you, Shiva. I'm here with Fog, ready to commentate some 1v1 Dota. I am not a mid player. Fog, you're going to have to help me out with this one a bit.
I have not been a mid player in a long time.
It has been actually a long time since there's even been really a 1v1. The game has changed. Range creeps are worth a bit more. The map has altered quite a bit. Even the players are coming into this kind of like, I don't know what the hell to expect. They kind of give that presence like, I don't know if I really care. But come on, at the end of the day, this is Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend. There's a little bit of pride on the line here. And based on their early item builds, the classic Wraithband double branch already for Miracle, the taunting showing I'm ready to play here in the mid lane. It's confidence while Arteezy is waiting for his signature, maybe Arteezy block. Man, it's been quite a while.
Don't know if you actually are allowed to block. I'm pretty sure that they were saying you're not.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Not supposed to.
Look at
all
that
right
now in mid. So Arteezy goes for the Iron Branch Fairy Fire. So them just dancing around, having some fun. Arteezy already putting a lot of regen into his quick buy as expected. I mean, I think we're going to be seeing that's going to be pretty much how they're going to stay in the mid lane. They're just going to be buying mangoes, salves, tangos, mango, salve, tango until if they ever get to that point where they're able to buy a couple extra Wraith Bands, maybe some boots. But I think this one will probably be pretty quick. It's probably going to be decided within the first few waves.
Yeah, I mean, they say first to get 2 kills, but a lot of people are giving that impression that if you get killed the first time, it's very likely you're not going to be able to come back. We could even see an early GG call, but we'll have to see how things go, and we're underway.
Okay, they are allowed to block. Gotcha.
Blocks.
I was hoping so, because it was saying no change lane creep pathing was the rule. So there was, I guess they didn't want people to somehow pull it into the neutrals or block with branches or something.
This is what 1v1s are all about right now.
Absolutely.
This is how, real talent started,
Ooh.
And Creep was let through.
Arteezy with the big block right now.
He's got the
it's
high
on his high ground.
He's got the high ground advantage right now, so it's a big boost for him and some confidence.
Oh, Arteezy gets the first one.
Big early commitment to the CS. My goodness.
Oh, he's pressing. Look at this. He's able to step up. He's going to be able to. Oh, misses the range creep last hit, but he's able to get the deny here. Oh, the range creep deny is massive right now in this 1v1.
That's where the game has changed. So valuable right there, and that's going to push him up and ahead. Getting to that next level 2, getting the raises online that much earlier. Ooh. Could be destructive.
Man. The range creep is incredibly important. Look, he's way ahead of him right now in experience. He's starting to double up the wave too. This is Arteezy already pulling quite far ahead right now on Miracle. He's got raises. He's going to be able to. Oh my God!
Flashbacks of facing Relic. He wants redemption. Got to get the win.
Oh my God! All right, the first sets of regen are coming out. Miracle eats his first branch.
You couldn't
Arteezy
do that.
Salves.
Old 1v1 days.
Yeah, that's true. You couldn't eat the branches back then either.
Trees.
Oh man,
this is new meta, new tech 1v1 action.
Arteezy, this is bad for Miracle right now. He's getting the creep wave double stacked on him under the tower. This is going to
6-3.
Only get Miracle to go for it.
Blake King, what is hitting right now? Yes, look third.
Arteezy level 3 pressure on Miracle. Here we go.
Is he going to go for the commitment here? No, it looks like he will double back a bit.
All right. I'm sweating right now. Okay. Now Miracle's got the high ground positioning here. Arteezy, though, already level 3. Now Miracle 3. They both got the level 2 raises.
Nice little raise. Bumps him back.
What's Arteezy got coming out on the courier right now? Let's take a look. He's got Circle and a Branch. So he's getting some more stat, while Miracle looks like he's saving up for his Magic Stick as well as some more regen. Arteezy.
Takes a good shot right there.
Miracle starting to catch up here. He's 4 denies behind, though.
Suddenly, CS is even.
Courier.
Oh, careful! Oh! That could be some money.
Oh, my God. Really awful.
He lets it go. That was a close one.
I think we've seen this before in a 1v1 a long time ago, somebody losing their courier.
this, the mind games right now, saying I can play SF and chatter. Miracle being bullied back, tries to step with a raise, doesn't really quite catch the mark.
Look at that.
Get out of
Man,
my
makes
lane.
him miss another range creep. That's massive.
For a guy who said, I don't know if I really care that much, seems to be caring.
Sure does.
Arteezy wants this win.
More regen coming out, another salve coming out for Artur. Miracle does have the stick finished up. He's actually claritying as well, so trying to get himself back up some mana. No mangoes have been delivered, though. I was actually expecting maybe 1 or 2 in this early matchup when we were talking with them previously.
No new mango meta yet. Value on the deny. Is he going to be able to get it?
He's going to get it.
Oh, takes it away.
Gets
and
gets
he
him
picks
though.
up that one.
Oh,
raise.
the
That
miracle.
was a salty raise right
Oh,
there.
he gets him right back with it, too. And he doesn't even give him the stick charge because he did it from the high ground. Oh, beautiful.
Okay, no one.
Arteezy.
The levels are bulking up right now. Look at
Oh.
that. Boasting forward, hits with the one raise, and they trade.
Arteezy putting more regen into his stash already. 2 salves and a clarity coming out on the courier for Artur. Miracle. What's he got on the courier? He's just finishing up his magic wand, it looks like. So he's going to be under the gun. He's going to be running out of regen on Miracle. This is a problem, I believe. Arteezy's got way more last hits on him, way more regen. Oh, Miracle's in a
24 additional
problem.
bonus damage from the Necromastery here. Can't even stand in the lane.
Yep. 100. Wow.
Looking at a walk
Oh,
of
he drops
shame
a branch.
back for the courier right now. This is going to be a big boost for Arteezy.
Oh, yeah. This could just be the decider right here. Pulling ahead in Necromastery, as you were mentioning. Already 100 base damage for him. 109 to Miracle only having, math is hard, 83.
I'm curious to see what
Took
the
me a second.
hell Miracle's going to be able to, NA math, going to be able to pull back into the lane to try to shake things up, because he's going to come back into quite the powerful opposing mid laner here. Arteezy's probably even questioning where the hell is he? But
He's got just a tremendous lead now at this point. Level 5.
handicapped here. I don't know what Miracle is going to be able to do to kind of recover from this. Based on full DotaBuff.com track record here, Arteezy does have almost double the amount of Shadow Fiend competitive games. They both score near the same win rate, just over 60%. Miracle has just a slightly higher KDA, but Arteezy has that 1v1 competitive experience behind him.
Sure does.
And he might have that Arteezy factor here. It looks like at the start, Miracle was struggling a bit and now doesn't want to get
Miracle
caught off
can't
guard.
walk up, though, because of the double raise. Oh! That was scary. That was dangerous.
Triggered his Fairy Fire right there just for a bit of safety.
Yep. Arteezy salving up, even though he's fairly high on health. Doesn't care. He gets the second Wraith Band as well, so Artur is pulling way ahead in net worth. We take a look at the net worth graph, actually, and Arteezy's about 400 gold ahead right now of Miracle.
God.
So that's massive coming into the 5-minute mark.
I'm actually surprised it's already made it this long. I was expecting one of them to kind of get a nice quick 3-raise snipe at this point, but
Arteezy now out of regen himself. Not running to bring himself anything else. Our Miracle does have that magic wand, as we've been mentioning earlier. And now, speak of the devil, Arteezy, now he'll start bringing the mango out. Here comes a salve. Here comes 2 salves, a mango, and a clarity for him. What's Miracle bringing out? It looks like it's going to be a salve and a clarity for him.
any chance to like hide the mango, do mind games that front, suddenly pull out with the burst of mana, turn it around with the raise play?
Perhaps, perhaps. He eats it right away.
He's
Nope, he just needs that mana.
trading in a couple of Wraith Bands. No, he's hiding the Wraith Bands in his backpack at
Maximum
the moment
efficiency.
here.
Maximum efficiency for the salve and the clarity.
Yes,
yeah, you know.
of course, of course.
Yep.
And now we'll be able to shift him back into play here.
Oh, Miracle actually gets forced to raise for that range creep there.
He does get it.
Arteezy now level 6. He's got the higher level of Necromastery, so he's going to be able to pull up a bit more ahead in damage
he's
here.
focusing on
Oh, he's
Miracle.
going. Oh, man.
Gets the 2 raises.
Oh.
Miss.
He doesn't have the range raise just yet. He only has the melee raise on Arteezy for now. Miracle now salving and clarity up, but not getting any last hits during this.
That was like our first
Arteezy
double
getting another
raise.
one. Arteezy maxed out. He's got his 30 souls now, maxed out in souls at his level 6. He's going to hit level 7 far before Miracle does.
Nearly 600 net worth ahead, my God.
Wow. Just salving up nonstop. Always wanted to stay as healthy as possible.
That stick is turning into almost like a little insurance policy just in case things get a bit too hairy here for Arteezy. Casual deny, but
Getting all the denies under the tower, too. Oh, the courier? Oh, be careful. Uses his Fairy Fire so he can bring his boots into him. And now this could be where we see the aggression start coming out. Miracle does not have boots yet. Arteezy is about to be level 7. This is where it's going to be. This is where the kill is going to happen.
yeah, this is the swag theme time. The Nikes are on, and this time you can
Here
use
we
a little
go.
bit of extra
This is where he's
mobility,
just-
a little bit of wiggle.
He's going to run at him as soon as he sees him.
I think Miracle might have
steps
seen
up.
the boots, and he's like, I'm going to create extra space.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to be
Tagging
very
each
careful.
other now. Yeah, this is where they're going to see even more space from each other.
Did you see this? Arteezy? He's buying a smoke. Salve and a smoke.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, and Miracle. Oh, did you see that? Cute little play by Miracle. Goes toward top, and he denies the rune to gain himself another soul. Since you're not allowed to grab the rune, he kills it. All right, nice little play there. But Arteezy's going to go for the big play, though. You see this? He's got the salve. He's got the smoke.
Okay, what the hell does he plan on doing?
This is going to be sick. If he gets the wraparound on Miracle, this is going to be incredibly big.
This is going to be new meta right now. Come on. Arteezy
He's going
coming
for
in
it.
the
He's
same.
going for it.
Oh,
Look
I
at
don't-
this. He's sneaky.
He's like, he said.
Shh. Don't say anything. Is he going to get him? He's going for it. Miracle, very unaware of this. Uh-oh.
Where's Arteezy at?
Miracle does have 7 stick charges, though.
Here he comes.
But he's
looking
sitting
to
at
line it
500 HP. Oh, this is going to be big. Here we go.
Oh, no. He's
Walking
been
up behind
spotted.
him. They both got boots now, though.
One raise, connection.
He should just chase him around. Run around.
Is there a
Salving up as well.
Is there a leash on how far they can go from the
Oh,
lane?
he gets him with the second one.
Can he take that bounty rune?
No, he's
I
got
don't
to kill it
think
if
so.
he wants to. But no, he's already maxed on souls anyway.
Is Arteezy just going to have to try to find out where the hell he went right now?
He's just asserting dominance right here.
The long walk home for Miracle.
That.
Clever play. Unfortunately, though, Miracle too far forward and on the high ground. He spotted Arteezy as soon as he popped out.
Oh, but Miracle just can't walk back into the lane. He might need a race. Oh, this could be.
He's got the speed. He's going to chase
They're
him
both.
down.
They both got boots. They both got boots. You can't catch him. He can land 1 raise, but he's not gonna be able to get 2. Ooh.
Okay,
Oh.
he's going to walk him home.
He's walking him all the way back. Miracle now with more salve delivered. Arteezy. Get some clarities. Another salve as well, and a mango delivered. How's the net worth looking? Oh, man. It's still only 400, but...
This is ridiculous.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
goes up to look
He's
for
walking
him.
up to look for him.
They've just
looking for the battle.
abandoned the mid lane.
They don't care about creeps anymore.
They're just going through the trenches of the jungle trying to find each other.
The net worth, though, is starting to get close. 250 separation now because of the amount of consumables that have been expended by Artur. And oh, he's claiming the high ground here in the mid lane. Looking for
Artur,
Miracle.
he wants to take a fight while
He wants
has
to
his
break that
advantage.
clarity. He really wants to break that clarity. And now he's like, oh, there's a creep wave. I'll just go for the double raise here. Oh, I missed one of them.
He'll have to take. You're not supposed to pull the wave.
Got it. Oh, now he's going
Okay, he's
under
walking
the
in
tower.
from behind
Oh, it's
right
gotta
now. Okay, up and around they go. This is turning.
They're
into
starting to
quite the
lose it.
headache.
They're
Yeah,
starting to lose it.
This is getting a bit ridiculous right now. All right, Miracle moves in, will soften him up, but obviously gonna have to go back to square one at this point.
All right, what other items we got coming out soon? Arteezy just bringing out some more regen, and Miracle looks like he's just trying to go for the Ring of Aquila, and we do see the net worth almost becoming even for the first
How
time
the
in this
hell?
game.
Oh my God, that long chase allowed Miracle to get himself right back as far as net worth.
Miracle tied up in souls as well now, too. Arteezy. Oh, Arteezy goes for the... He levels up the ultimate, actually, instead of going for the max Necromastery. Miracle about to hit level 8. We'll see which decision he tries to go for here.
Are we going to get to a point where they actually have to pick a talent? That would be crazy.
I hope not, Dakota. I hope not.
I can't believe it's gone this far.
All right, so Miracle does go for the 4 points in the Necromastery. Arteezy does have the ultimate, which may actually catch Miracle off guard here. We'll see if it does get to that point.
All right.
Double raise.
Just wipes out the wave entirely. Press back towards Miracle. Arteezy's doubling back to rendezvous with his career.
It looks like Arteezy is starting to lose his mind.
A little frustration there. A little grief. Maybe a pinch of salt. Not a lot, though. Miracle grinning from it, though.
Yeah, Miracle
He's
is now
winning the mind
he's
game.
about to. Miracle's actually going to pull ahead this wave. He's got the
Long
Aquila
con.
pulled out too. Uh-oh, Arteezy's starting to get in trouble here. This is it. Miracle's now ahead. Arteezy just, with that smoke play, just not paying off.
The long con game here from Miracle. Working out nicely. Respecting that space has paid off.
Uh-oh, Arteezy walking up, eats a double raise.
Ooh.
Almost could have eaten the triple raise. And he just came back. He just has to go back to heal.
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
You
this
can
is where
see
Miracle's
a little bit
just...
of the exhaust right there, the exhale, the kind of like, ooh, no.
You know what it is? Age versus beauty.
Age versus beauty. Miracle was in a bit of this kind of similar pickle earlier. Let's see. He just quickly tags up with a new salve, heads back to the lane, and we'll have to see how much of a disadvantage he could be here.
Still a slight experience advantage for Arteezy.
Now, obviously, Miracle happy to be the bully.
All right.
$4,300. A trophy. The pride.
Last hits, almost even. Net worth as well. Miracle now starting to buy wards, so he looks like he's trying to get that
goodness.
vision game going as well.
We're getting to ward territory here? What has happened?
We sure are.
Why is this still going?
Salve clarity delivered for Arteezy. He's starting to fall behind though. Miracle pulling ahead.
What will
Good
it take?
margin.
Is there any point where it's like it's certain that whoever gets to this point first will absolutely win, or is there that point? I know there's no time expire here.
I don't know. Maybe we see some treads coming out. Maybe the treads double Wraith Band. I know.
Shadow Blade.
Oh, they're going in. Miracle needs 2 raises.
Turns around. Pops a raise himself.
He's got salves though. Miracle has 2. Does Arteezy have 1? Arteezy does not have one on himself, so Miracle will be able to win this sustain war again here.
No pull back. Looked like Arteezy was asking about
Oh, there we go.
flying.
Miracle puts down a ward. Oh, he's going on the aggressive this time around. Hiding in the... Oh, this could be the big play here. Skills up the... He's got the Requiem skilled as well.
All right.
Arteezy might not predict this one coming out.
All right.
This could be it, guys. This is a good play here. Let's see if it works.
Here.
Will it pay off?
Hi, how you
He's
doing?
walking in. Gets the 1 raise.
1.
That was a mid-range raise, though. Not going to be able to get all 3, but he's chasing Arteezy down.
To the high ground, around the
Arteezy
corner.
salves up. Is he going to be able to break it with a raise? He wants to. This looks like a mimic scenario as earlier, but in the opposite manner. And he does break the salve and gets him out of there. Get out of here, Artur.
All right. Well, a bit of deja vu, but
War of attrition.
yeah, this is a bit nutty here. Who'd expected that? It's pretty much a whole new game.
Sure is. Looks like Miracle now. He's got his Aquila turned on. He's got the catapult double wave kind of coming in. He's going to get some tower pressure
I mean,
here.
that's the other thing, is taking down the tower will also earn you the victory here. And this tower is suddenly at about half of its life.
Uh-oh. It looks like it might... Wow.
Oh, come
Miracle.
on. No one wants to win by taking down the tower. You got to get a win by taking down the guy.
He's doing it, though. The Ring of Aquila, man. He's just putting the pressure on the wave constantly. Arteezy's just massively falling behind, just having to buy more and more regen, now falling 700 net worth behind. Wow. He's just standing there now.
Yeah, waiting it out. We'll be able to snipe down at least range creep right there. Houseborn level 10. It's
getting there. Does he choose a talent? No, he actually goes for the... Well, the presence is
Whoa.
super value for the first point. We have to
That's
remember
true.
that. The minus
That's
3
true.
is massive.
but not to Arteezy. He actually goes with the attack speed.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, they are allowed to upgrade the courier
Admin's
now,
like,
okay.
okay, fine. You can up the courier now. This is getting out of control.
Miracle instantly upgrades it. Arteezy, though, too poor to do so.
Oh.
Miracle
Flying
has
meta.
treads.
Oh!
He's got stick charges. He's got a salve.
He sees the blood.
He's baiting
but they
Arteezy a
turn
bit.
around.
He's got 11 wand charges. Arteezy now only has 3. Has him to drop his items for efficiency so that he can use that salve.
All right, that was the hardest shots we've seen so far. Not quite enough to get the finish here. And it's 1 and done, best of 1, so. Winner take all.
Always able to see whenever Arteezy does walk up, so he's able to time when he's going for the raises and dodge, but not that time. Miracle does get clipped by one of them. Arteezy claiming a little bit of dominance here. Miracle put in an awkward position. Needs to go all the way around.
The long walk of shame around now.
He's going to look for him again here, too. Oh, Miracle made it.
Well, he goes to he had that ward, remember?
He does have the ward. Yeah, he is able to see R2, but now Arteezy went off the map. Radiant scan. Arteezy trying to catch out a nice scan there.
Used? What the hell?
Miracle walking up, gets the 1 raise on the creep wave.
Oh. Okay, they're on their opposite sides now.
Another salve coming out for Miracle.
Oh, buddy.
Miracle's got treads. He's got much more than Arteezy does at this moment, but Arteezy is starting to claim it back. You know, only 200 net worth away.
Creeps need to go back to the lane, and looks like that will count. And Arteezy's got to turn the quarter to head back. Who'd have thunk? Here we are, just over 16 minutes in our first 1v1.
Wow. Trading right
Okay,
clicks.
okay.
Here we go. Here we
Remember
go. Oh, Miracle
the
getting
attack
hit by the
speed?
tower once. He
Whoa!
does have he has his salve. He's got salve and magic wand. He's okay.
Okay.
Remember, you can always salve under tower now. People do have to remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. Walking up, getting a little bit more right clicks on the tower.
Come on. Can't go out by losing your tower.
Looks like that might be the case coming out here.
No, no, no. Say it ain't so.
Miracle heavily pressing in, constantly bringing out clarities, wanting people to spam the wave in to the tower. Arteezy now going for a little bit of a cheeky move around. Another salve delivered for Miracle. Him having treads is massive here. Every time he's able to tread swap, get multiple raises down, tread swap for the salve as well. It's just the efficiency coming out for Miracle is just a tiny bit higher than Arteezy right now.
Yeah.
But not by much. Not by much at all.
That ward might even expire soon at this rate.
All right, level 12 now for Artur.
Okay, we're having
Here
a
we go.
raise party in the mid lane.
Oh, he's Requiem, but Miracle does have the ward.
Oh, but he got hit by it. But
He does.
can't obviously pursue.
He still has the 17 wand charges saved, but now the Requiem is on cooldown. That ward. Big plays there by Miracle putting that ward down earlier.
Yep. The investment has paid off. Miracle. They get forced back while Arteezy will just quickly chew through the lane, maybe looking to get some damage on the tower to try to get that. As far as a more even playing field, structural damage. Oh, turns back onto him. He'll eat a raise himself. The wave goes down.
He knows he has the 17 ward charges. Arteezy knows this. He's got to be careful. He's got his treads delivered now too, but he is lacking regen. Arteezy's going to have to go back to base this time again. But Artur did pull a little bit ahead in the net worth there during that.
Arteezy, is this really worth $4,300 right now? The trophy might be cool, but this is, like he said, really turning into a war of nutrition. Absolutely thrilled to be here.
Wait, what's going on? Why do I see this? Is there an extra creep now in the wave? Why are there 4? Did he have one before? I don't think he had one.
It's gone now.
Wait, it's spawning. Wait, what?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why is this? Isn't it spawning an extra creep? Is that how 1v1s work?
Well, we'll just go along with that.
Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Oh well, moving on.
This is a new meta 1v1 we're seeing here. World first since 7.0. And we get back into the lane here. More talk trade as we're getting close to the point of second tier items, I guess. Shadow Blades, I don't know, maybe a Dragon Lance could be considered.
Nah, still having to spend a little bit too much on regen for here
I don't
now.
know.
Hey,
Blink Dagger.
Blade Mail's the big one, because then if they do trophy or anything, you can just reflect the damage right away.
Fair enough. Here we go. Are we going to get to 20 minutes?
Looks like we might. Double raise in, Miracle.
Okay. Creep
Arteezy
waves
now,
are
looks like he's going to do the same.
getting decimated at this point. So
Tower, though, dropping low.
Yeah, this is...
Arteezy's like, get out of here, get off my tower.
Okay, good smacks, good smacks.
Get off my tower.
Oh.
Ooh. Salves
Okay.
up. Arteezy has 2 salves and a clarity himself, too.
Oh, come on. He's got to be seeing his tower is withering away right now. Resets himself in his chair, and it's just like, here we go again. Round number 9 to the mid lane.
Here we go. 20-minute mark approaching. Level 13 on both of them here. More salve being purchased by both sides.
I bet you the next 1v1's like 5 minutes.
Don't say that, Dakota.
Suddenly 1v1 Alk. Oh, no. Raises, and the creep wave's gone, and now they're just stuck looking at each other here a bit. Now they'll go for a bit of a trade. Maybe
Miracle.
Arteezy saying they can go all in, but no. Can't quite get the clench. Now the salve. Pops one raise, a close raise there.
Oh,
Last
Miracle
click's going to
gets
be
the
there.
first
It's
blood.
Miracle who gets it in. GG is called. It takes a little over 20 minutes, but first one goes.
2 kills, Admin is going to say. I don't know. Arteezy just called the GG,
I
though.
mean, like I said,
Nope.
after 1 kill,
He just
there's
called
really
it.
no chance. Why
just
even
calls it.
bother?
Woo! That was something.
That was a lot longer than we were expecting.
I'd like
So,
They do need 2 kills, but he called the GG, and he makes the decision.
and if you're walking away from your chair, I think you don't want to be going back inside of it and playing some more here. Arteezy probably going to be let down a little bit.
Cute
Kinda
play, though. I like the smoke. The smoke play was cute. You know, that was pretty nice. And then Miracle as well, buying his own ward, being able to see the Requiem coming from the high ground. See some nice little plays there. So we do see the differences that do come out from mid, though. You know, being able to eat your branches, all these different things. Like, all right, we'll see like how it plays out for the next series. But Miracle being able to just play the war of attrition a little bit better.
Sounds fantastic. I'm ready and looking forward to our next 1v1. But before that, we'll throw it over to Shiver in the panel to get their thoughts on the first 1v1.
Yeah, thank you, Dakota and Giannis. And that was only the first one. We're gonna have 4 in total here today, so you know, buckle up. Might take some time, but we'll get there. Kevin, Jake, welcome back as well. Kevin, talk to me. What was that?
That was kind of an interesting game actually. Arteezy getting a huge lead off the start. You know, every last hit advantage you have makes it easier for you to get more last hits. So he had this big advantage, but I think he wasted a little bit too much gold on things like mangoes. He was just trying to be he wasn't being efficient, but he was trying to give himself an opportunity to win the matchup. And he spent a lot of gold on things like I said, Mango's salving when he was only missing 250, 300 HP instead of 400. And all of that eventually added up. And obviously the smoke chase that lasted forever. He left the lane for a long time, and eventually Miracle was able to catch up. So I felt like he could have killed Miracle maybe, but I think he got a little too tilted. And that was pretty clear.
It was the baby rage. I mean, it was classic baby rage, Sheever. It's unfortunate. He held his own for as long as possible, but there comes a time, the only weakness of NA, when we get just too salted and we got a GG out, even though that's not even legal. He just left. So an amazing end, and one I will remember for quite some time.
I think one of you might remember, even if you might not want to, for quite some time.
Yeah, you gripped that whole 20 minutes there, Slack?
I was gripped. I was edge of my seat.
That 1v1 speak to you as a
really
Soul Ring support player?
It does. It does. It's the true passion. It's the true commitment of two of the world's best, just with no intention of helping each other. It's all about killing each other. And that's true Dota.
True American style. But are you sad that he didn't win? Are you okay with that?
No.
I mean, you were kind of like, go American.
Yeah, who are you pulling for?
Who cares? I just wanted to see one person be miserable, and I got that.
Yeah, you definitely did. Yeah,
absolutely.
I think another really big thing about the matchup was the Ring of Aquila actually was huge. In a lot of other 1v1s, they actually banned that item because it allows you to push lanes a lot faster.
Yeah.
Just because 2 armor to your creeps gives you some mana regen, stuff like that. But now that Raindrop's the true OP item,
right?
And in terms of like mana regen and stuff like that, it gives a bigger advantage. So.
Oh boy.
Pretty good 1v1.
Yeah, this is the next matchup. Winner, so Miracle will go up against the winner of this matchup, the second semi or quarterfinals. Paparazzi versus Sumail. Now, that's not entirely fair because Paparazzi is not officially a mid player. He's a carry.
Doesn't matter. The support
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
All right, and honestly, Arteezy looked like the better Shadow Fiend player to me. I just think that Miracle, the reason his MMR is so stupidly high is because the guy doesn't get tilted, doesn't make mistakes, always keeps his head in the game. And Arteezy made some slightly headstrong mistakes with gold spending and things like that. Gave up a little bit early. I mean, he frickin' GG'd before he officially lost. Like that's the best way to define that. But he seemed like the better player. And Sumail's obviously definitely top 3 in the world for mid players as well. Yeah. But I wonder if Shadow Fiend is the hero that's going to allow him to show that. Because I feel like when I see all of what I see about Sumail is the variety of mid heroes that he's just exceptional at laney mid, and I feel like SF's just a little too straightforward because once SFs get to 7, you get that double raise thing, which kind of just puts the game in a weird spot, which is part of the reason Arteezy got frustrated. So I wonder if Sumail's going to be able to get that advantage Arteezy had and have the discipline to just play the slightly straightforward part of the laning stage.
Well, you don't have to wonder, Purge, because this is Sumail. I like to be on the opposite side. I like to help the little guy and be on his side. Sumail is going to win this entire thing.
Right, just
he wins.
Is it because he's younger? Is this less body mass? What is the?
Because Shadow Fiend. I mean, look at him. He kind of looks like Shadow Fiend. He's got the hair going up.
Hair goes up.
It's his soul. I mean, he's amazing at Shadow Fiend as a mid. I don't want to be this guy, but Sumail's the best mid player in the world. He's going to win this hands down, and this is unfair, Sheever. You said it right.
I said it, but at the same time, Paparazzi, he can do those mind games that we saw Miracle do. Sumail is a cocky player. This is the time.
That's his benefit here. Arteezy, maybe more angry than cocky, but Sumail is all about the limelight in some ways. He likes showing off. There's no stakes here. There's no team to hold him back. He can do full Sumail right now. Maybe that's what it's going to take.
That's all he needs. All right, he's going to be shining like a diamond on that scene right there.
That's like a 2-year-old. You're way behind.
Oh, I'd like Rihanna. Do you have a problem? Good music never dies.
So while that match was going on, we also had some social media questions coming in. So let's take a look at what you asked us. Okay. When Arteezy is on fire, could he actually be the best player in the world?
It looked like it that game to me. I got honestly those 5 minutes. I got real impressed. Really impressed by his last hitting there. Definitely played the lane really well.
I heard a lot of ooh. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Slacks over here is like laughing because the panel's getting hype, and I'm like, no, that's only like 20% on like overhyped. Like that's actually what's happening right now is insane. Slacks just can't appreciate that very much. Last hitting.
Well, you had to be on the panel while they're casting Purge. Every time there was a deny, you'd be like, oh my goodness. It's just.
I mean, I'm sure you can make a clip out of the noise that
course,
Fog
of
makes,
course.
and it would be a not
would be
suited for
beautiful.
work video.
I'm confused by that question. If Sumail
Alright.
was on fire, does that mean that
Yes.
if he's like in the zone or whatever?
Yeah.
We don't have
Yeah.
that
It said
expression in the
Arteezy.
U.S.
It was
Uh,
Arteezy, but
Oh, whatever. I keep thinking
But
about Sumail.
talking about Sumail, we are going to take a look at Sumail
Oh.
as we are ready for our second quarterfinals. Over to our commentators.
Thank you, Sheever. Here back with Fog, and we're getting ready to go into our second 1v1 quarterfinal matchup for DAC 2017. This is the real event. This is where the big boys come to play, and now we have Sumail, the last remaining EG member here in this 1v1, going to be going against Paparazzi here, fellow 9K god. Now, these two have played quite a bit of Shadow Fiend. Based on their esports career, you have a bit more games going towards actually Paparazzi on this one, but the higher win rate does belong to Sumail. 53% esports win rate with that Shadow Fiend. So what do you think, though? Do you think this is going to be all Sumail? I feel like he's going to be even more fired up now he just saw Arteezy go down.
I think it's going to be Sumail. I think this is something that he is like very comfortable with, even chatting with them a little bit too, chatting with Sumail and with Phil. He is a big adamant 1v1er still. I know a lot of people don't really do it too often anymore. Sumail has been one that always did. Arteezy used to be the big one who always used to, and we used to see the public lobbies kind of go up, and you could see that. But Sumail still does do those. He's very experienced in this one. He already has his entire items queued out. He's ready. He's got 3 salves put in his quick buy, tango, some mangoes.
Let's compare that to Paparazzi over
What's
here.
Paparazzi's got put in
he's
his
got
quick
some
buy?
cues good to go.
He's got
a ward.
But he's got a nice early ward. Okay, queued up.
Mhm.
All right, 18 seconds.
Fairy
Here we go.
fire instead of the branch. Okay.
Arteezy
okay.
did the fairy fire too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Juggling around the branches, looking to feel good. The block, and I'm glad it is part of this 1v1. Super important. Right out of the gate, you're looking to kind of achieve that high ground advantage. We'll see who's gonna be
Paparazzi
able
trying to
get
do
it.
the Arteezy block. Getting that creep to not go down the left so he can get at the block properly, but unable to do so. Creep does go left, and he does get a perfect block anyway, so we'll see.
So far, they're both having a
Both
pretty
very even.
solid block right now. It's looking pretty good. Who's going to get towards that tower first? It's actually a real close one here.
Oh, this might be pretty even here.
Oh, it looks like maybe
Maybe-
barely.
Oh, maybe that's pretty much. Oh, Sumail got it slightly.
Sumail wins.
Slight advantage. Sumail wins. Our
Just
next-
slightly, but now becomes the aggro pulling adventure here. Try to aggro the fellow Shadow Fiend, get the creeps to come attack you, but
Sumail with the
super
first
important.
last hit.
Oh.
Gets the range deny. Oh, I want to get the first range creep, and so does
Oh.
Paparazzi. So range creeps are secured for both of them. This is very important to secure range creep
But-
in the mid lane.
But you want to get those Necromastery stacks built up here earlier. You can begin to snowball that much faster. Easy ones there for Paparazzi on his own high ground. 2-2 already with this first wave.
Very even.
Nice
Salve already being expended from both of them.
Oh, able to pull another one up there. Paparazzi has the wave.
Oh,
Nicely on his side, but Sumail.
oh, Paparazzi getting a bit ahead now.
Yeah. Smacks him with the raise.
That's a very good raise. I don't think Sumail expected that one.
Confident start for Paparazzi. My God.
Oh, Sumail missing last hit under tower here. Just
Okay.
one though.
3 though. Still falls.
All right, 2
Fine.
range creeps for Paparazzi. He's going to be putting a little bit of pressure onto Sumail. But Sumail uses a raise just to push that equilibrium back into his favor slightly.
Yep, now he's got the wave.
Gets
in
the
his
high ground
control.
advantage too.
Got it. 5-1 for Paparazzi. 4-2 Sumail.
Goes for the raise to get the last hit on the
Yes.
range creep. Now he's going to go for the deny on the range, but the raise coming out from
Nice.
Paparazzi as well.
He needed that.
Gets the last under tower. Paparazzi does get a range creep deny. Those are super important, as we've been mentioning over and over again. It's level
That's-
3 now for Paparazzi, only 2 3/4 for Sumail.
That's a big one. It's a big one early on. There's an early power peak with these Shadow Fiends. Once they get another level into that raise, you could see the raise come out with one swift misposition.
Sumail asserting his dominance. He's very healthy compared to Paparazzi, who is sitting at about
Pump.
55% HP.
Pump faking. The
He's
third
going
time.
for the double raise. He doesn't want to use his furthest range. You always want to be able to do that. Whenever you're playing Shadow Fiend, you always want to use the closest range to you first.
Yeah. All right, Sumail steps back off again, but it is Paparazzi who has the kind of high ground positioning for now.
Oh,
But
breaks the
there's-
clarity instantly. That's big by
Nice.
Sumail there.
Goes into his salve. And Sumail will get handed off.
Mango this
Some
time.
more little treats this time. Yeah, the mango.
Sumail getting bullied a little bit back. Does have the salve. Deny coming out from Paparazzi again.
It's a close
Paparazzi
one.
with 6 denies, 11 last hits. Just a slight advantage over Sumail right now.
Yep, the levels and the extra bit of damage here favoring Paparazzi.
I'm just looking at their faces right now. This is great.
They're in it right now.
Mango consumed by Sumail.
Lots of pride. I mean, imagine how awesome it'd be for Paparazzi to walk away. The prestige that is above the head of Sumail, even in China, is very, very high. Paparazzi could definitely brag about that to the ladies if he gets the win.
Absolutely.
Sumail, it's all on him. I mean, I would say it's definitely be an upset if he was the one to be taken down here. So it's a little bit of pressure, but as you mentioned, he is a well-versed 1v1.
Yep, Paparazzi puts his mid ward down.
Okay, this is where he gets the extra benefit of the vision. Sumail, not about that whole new ward life. That is not what 1v1's all
Sumail,
about
that
to
was
him.
unfortunate there. Gets blocked by 2 melee creeps as he's trying to back up. Gets a nice range. Doesn't get the last hit, though, with it.
18-8, Paparazzi's opening
Paparazzi's
up
starting
a bit of a distance between him and Sumail now.
Yep. Getting almost a half-level advantage now because of those several range creep denies, which he has gotten.
Paparazzi was trying to take this into like more of a nutrition thing and not looking to go for the plays. He is off to a good start, while Sumail could instead try to go for
Lots of uphill misses coming up for
instead.
Sumail.
Okay, straight up raise trade. Okay, swing it out a bit. Sumail's pretty low here. Has to pop his salve. Back they go, 4 minutes in. 4.5 or so for Sumail, and about to be 5 for Paparazzi. Can get that level 3 raise.
Blue guy coming out on the courier this time, Sumail. Some more regen delivered. Paparazzi as well.
Okay, Paparazzi moving on in.
Trying to break the clarity, but actually doesn't do so with... Oh wait, sorry, that was Sumail. Apologies. Okay, does get it this time.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, Sumail with a little bit of a misclick there, it might seem.
Oh,
no!
Paparazzi's
Gonna bring it down.
Paparazzi
Oh, no.
with the upset. Now, he's going to call GG too. Not about that 2-kill life. That's not what 1v1s are all about. He knows that there's not much of a chance to come back. He is not about playing it any further. He knows that this one goes to Paparazzi.
Slight misplay there. Just stepping down the hill, gets caught, gets blocked by a couple melee creeps, and Paparazzi claims the win. Like you said, we might see a 5-minute one for the next one, and very good call there.
That's just crazy. Paparazzi, though, he capitalizes on that bit of a misplay and just takes it right to Sumail. And give him the credit. He was also winning the CS game up to that point.
Yep. I think Sumail got a couple more uphill misses in the beginning, but Paparazzi was able to be on that high ground there, and he also got a couple unfortunate uphill misses as well. So fairly even, but Paparazzi pulling it just ahead by a bit. Just misplays coming out from Sumail.
What do you
just
think?
Capitalizing that from him.
Based on the performance of either of those, do you think they could take the whole thing?
Paparazzi was looking good. We'll see, though.
All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and throw things back over to our 1v1 experts at the panel. We'll say hi to Shiva and the gang.
Thanks, Dakota. Thanks, Fogg. That is our first semi-finals decided. We have Miracle going up against Paparazzi, and that will happen at the main event. But Paparazzi winning over Sumail. Welcome back, Purge. Jake.
Hey.
Put a lot
You're
of
not
eggs in
doing
that
well.
basket. I
You
put
need a
a lot of
tissue.
eggs in that basket, Shiva. I talked a big game about that kid.
You did. How's it going?
Not good, Shiva. Not good. Purge, what happened?
I felt like I saw a lot of mistakes out of Sumail there. There's a lot of times he got attacked, went without response. Paparazzi played it pretty safe. Like when Sumail's camping the high ground, he kept canceling his raises. Every single time Paparazzi would go into harass Sumail as Sumail went for a last hit so that he knew he couldn't actually return fire. I felt like he had the upper hand there pretty consistently. Somehow Paparazzi's mana was a lot higher as well. Sumail was probably felt like he needed to raise more often to get some last hits because he felt a little behind.
Yeah.
And as a result, Paparazzi could always do like double, triple raises. So Sumail also bought like 2 mangoes. And once you get first blooded, I mean, it looked a little like, oh, I died one time to leave. But it's actually a huge deal if you get a first blood. It's 400 gold difference. It's like a boots advantage that you could instantly have up on your opponent.
But we saw a 400 gold advantage in the first one. Arteezy was up 400 gold, and it didn't matter because in the end, Miracle was the one who won still.
But it's Shadow Fiend. You get the extra souls, Shiva.
But we saw Miracle coming back from being behind a lot of souls as well.
I would say if you're later levels, you can definitely come back. Maybe Arteezy
This
could
was too
have,
early.
but
This was too early.
I would say it's a little too early, but definitely is really tough. Or I think Arteezy left too early. I don't think Sumail did. I think Sumail was probably screwed at that point because maxed out on souls. He's gonna have movement speed disadvantage at that point. Sumail would have almost no chance to get last hits unless Paparazzi grabbed a smoke, maybe wasted 50 seconds. That would have been the better way to go.
Next up, Sccc versus Blink.
Oh boy,
it's gonna be a good one.
This is gonna be an amazing one. So, over the last few days, I mean, the side tournament that we have here to the 1v1, the side tournament, we saw Sccc getting a lot of MVP votes all the time. Blink a little bit less so. Perhaps also because he wasn't on the mainstream as much. Granted, nonetheless, Sccc is extremely good at mid.
Mm-hmm.
So would you put him here as a favorite?
Oh.
I think so.
Hey,
I
this
think
is the
so.
Well,
Well, hey, look who it is.
We know he's a Chinese
Yes.
agent, but that doesn't mean he's playing next.
Well, I think
he's
we
also
got
playing
confused.
later today. He's going to play against
You know, I
Burning
think
later.
the better question is are we going to see any emotion out of either Sccc or Blink
Oh,
absolutely not.
on the
Sheemer.
Sccc? That guy is like it's like he's still in the military. That's what that
Mhm.
guy reminds me of.
but you saw the first matchup. Normally, Arteezy doesn't really crack a smile either, but this 1v1 got emotion out of him.
Yeah.
Good and bad. Good at the start, couple of smiles. At the end, he just...
That's
you
why he
know.
lost Sheemer. He had emotions, and that's what took him out in the end.
All
okay?
right, all
Yeah.
right.
These guys are going in like robots, and they're going to be very methodical and very scary. But who do you think's going to take it, Bergie?
I feel like Sccc is definitely the better mid right now.
Mhm.
I think Blink is super good, definitely, but I think SC is more consistent, mechanically skilled, probably. I don't know. It could be close though. I thought the last one would go towards Sumail, so we could see some upsets.
Yeah.
But I don't think either person is going to tilt. We may even see 2 deaths
All right, so
this game.
the 1 versus 1 meta, when are people going to start, like, if obviously you have maybe a 10-minute game, when are people going to start buying value Blightstones and, you know, get the push in?
You don't really need Blightstone to push. You need. I think Basie is probably better for that. The Blightstone might be good for trading, perhaps, because that should give you like it's probably like 7 to 12% damage amp against the enemy Shadow Fiend.
Hmm.
But you know, ultimately that's maybe not so important.
Mid-maxing.
Min-maxing is important, but you could instead spend most of that gold on a Wraith Band and maybe be better off anyway. So
All right.
there's definitely some play there.
The item, Sheemer,
Yeah.
is Blade Mail. Okay?
Okay.
Quick Blade Mail pop during a couple
Oh,
raises.
but you got to farm the Blade Mill first.
I'm just saying. The quick pop to the turnaround with the pure damage, that's the ace in the
That's
whole
not
item.
pure
right there.
damage anymore.
But it's okay.
Ah.
Okay.
I will save you because instead of Blink versus Sccc, we'll have Envy versus Burning up first. So the matchup got swapped around.
Okay. The
And,
West's last hope
Oh,
is Envy.
Yes. Well, hey, you got Miracle still.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got 2.
Now, this is an interesting matchup because Burning carry player, it's Burning anti-mage, it's Burning that he's been a carry player for the majority of his career. Same thing goes for Envy. He's recently started playing mid. He's been playing mid for quite a while now in comparison to Burning. But he's a mid player. But would you put him ahead of Burning in this matchup?
I'm not sure.
Because it's a tough one.
I think I've seen Envy Shadow Fiend.
He played Envy Shadow Fiend earlier this tournament, and he
Yeah.
actually won, or he got first blood on Sumail. Let's put it that way.
That's pretty good. Yeah, he definitely has a lot of practice. He's a very, very hardworking guy, puts a lot of focus, puts probably most of his focus into Dota. So I could see Envy being competitive, but you know, the air around Envy is definitely a little throwy, a little jokey. It's fun to watch. Maybe it'll be kind of like Sumail's, where he'll do okay, but maybe make a major mistake. It's definitely possible. Maybe he'll do something really cool. Maybe they've been sitting backstage theory crafting this whole time. That would be cool. I mean, there's definitely some item potential, like you said. Blightstone, something like that. There's got to be something early game that's worth abusing that could really change things up.
What do you think, Jake?
you know, I've been completely wrong this entire time. So for once, I'm going to pick the opposite of what I think is going to happen. And I'm going to say EE is just going to stop this game. It's going to be really great.
Okay.
It's going to be completely methodical, predictable job.
There's a lot of people making fun of Envy sometimes for his mid.
Sheep.
He's going to prove them all wrong,
Okay.
perhaps.
That's... Toby Wan taught me one thing when I was trying to become a caster. He said, never speak in absolutes. And that probably was absolutely wrong, Sheemer.
And that's why
That's why
Envy's
out of
gonna
the
stomp.
perhaps.
That was a very...
Why did you take Toby's advice?
I did. You don't see me casting any of this garbage.
True, but you're still talking in absolutes. Teezy's going to take this. Sumail got this. They both didn't.
Got me, Sheemer. You got me good.
All right. So soon we're going to head into our final match. Not sure if it is ready yet, but Burning versus Eternal Envy. They're in the lobby and they're soon ready to play. I need to hear from you guys. You're saying Envy is going to take this?
Because I'm always wrong, Envy will take this one. Wink.
I thought you were going to pick Burning for sure. I think I would favor Burning in this one.
God.
And he's been top tier lately. He's really up to top.
Really
like he's back up to one of the best players. Surely that. No.
You know,
No?
I like Burning
okay.
a lot. I think he's a better skilled player. I think he's a better mid. It's going to be Envy. All right? Envy's going to win this one. Trust me.
He might.
You're not making that one, so you're actually saying Envy?
I hate you.
I feel like Envy's
I'm
gonna
so confused.
Envy's gonna buy like a magic stick early, and he's gonna use that in a crucial moment to take the win. That's what I'm
Wow.
expecting.
All right.
Or he's gonna raise the wrong way. And
Let's not forget, it was Envy that started with Ring of Bacillus mid and
that's true.
toggling for the extra armor for the creep. Like, you thought you had the last hit? No, he didn't. So perhaps we're going to see that come out.
You know, I actually could see that. Maybe start with Bacillus, because both players starting with no regen.
Envy actually used to do that when he was playing around the mid a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could genuinely be valuable here. The downside is pushing the lane the first, but I guess if you have control of it, it might be worth it. But it's 7 damage. Wraithband's 9. The Wraithband costs only 15 gold less. The extra mana might add up as well. Although the first level, basically the first minute, you don't even have raise anyways, so it's probably bad. Wraithband is, I guess, the way to go. But maybe a really fast Basey afterwards could make a big difference, because I do feel that every time you get raised, especially by the time you're level 5, level 7, that's half a salve. That's like a creep wave and a creep and a half last hit. So
yeah, but you wouldn't necessarily get it for the mana regen. You'd get it to mess up last hits of the
it's
enemy,
both, I
right?
think.
Both?
Definitely both.
Okay.
0.65 mana per second. That's means a lot in a 20-minute game. Doesn't mean a lot in a 5-minute game. Could matter.
Okay. Any other items that have popped to mind that you think hey, that could be?
Divine Rapier probably is
Yeah.
that's the
That's a good
game
one.
changer.
That's if you're gonna challenge your friend to a 1v1 mid, that's a tip right there. Divine Rapier.
Helm of the Dominator? Legal or not?
Legal. But I don't
I
think it's legal
believe
to
so.
dominate
You're not allowed to
creeps.
kill.
You can't kill neutral creeps.
neutral
Therefore,
creeps, but you
got
can
you
dominate
got an invincible creep that if he kills, he loses.
You know, everyone thinks
That's
I'm
it.
dumb, Sheaver,
That's
but
it.
if you can't kill neutral creeps,
It's
you
like
dominate one and then you lose.
you figured it out. You just got to get it a little bit low, let it tank the creep wave or the tower, and then just stand it in your creep wave below raise range.
All right, I have heard enough.
Game winning.
I've
Game
heard
winning.
enough. I want to hear 2 different voices in my ears, and it's gonna be the voices of Ben and Toby. Let's go.
See, this is the reason why we don't let him cast.
This is the one you've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
Eternal Envy 1v1 mid.
Versus the legend that is burning. Yeah, that's what you wanted, right?
You made it sound a lot less epic than it actually is. This is
That
Envy.
was so epic.
Envy is.
Oh, damn it.
He's going to do something weird.
What? He would have been sitting there going, I got a 1v1 tournament coming up.
Okay,
I
he did do
know,
his best.
I know this is happening. I'm going to talk to everybody I know have played with and will give me information on how to win a 1v1 matchup and then go exactly the same build as what they had before.
3-1-5-4 coming, homie.
Oh, wait. Hey, not the same build.
Yeah, Bacillus.
Yeah.
It's the Envy special.
He's got it turned on. Is this how he wins through tower pushing? Is that a thing? Does he make last hitting more difficult with that?
You can. You can also ruin your own denying if you're not careful, which my Envy might do.
Okay.
It is really good for the 1 tower kill objective. That's a lot of stuff on quick buy. Burning's thinking about 30 seconds ahead of time. Envy's, he's theory crafted the first 20 minutes of this matchup.
He's 40 minutes into this game right now. He understands that there has to be some critical item that'll give him the advantage. He'll wait for the perfect time to strike. It's going to be nighttime. He'll buy up that Shadow Amulet and just sit waiting in the mid lane for Burning to screw up. That's the play.
I have seen some weird items, but I've never seen Shadow Amulet. One thing that I have seen is actually Buckler. I think Buckler's pretty valuable in the Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend matchup. You get a lot more armor than Aquila, and it helps you push a tower, so you get Aquila and the Buckler. Aside from
for
that,
those that
not-
actually don't know,
that's
you
strange.
can win this game by killing the Tier 1 tower.
Yeah.
That is a win condition, which you don't have to wait 20 minutes to achieve.
It's really hard in Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend because double raise kills the entire wave. So let's see. Oh, Envy with the ranged.
He's playing it like safe lane.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Envy lost.
Straight
First-
out. No second chance.
first
You're gone.
range
You're
creep.
gone. Get out. Get out. You're gone.
At least he had a kind of better block. Burning taking a little bit more damage, but Envy has no regen. There's nothing coming out on Chicken for Envy because he doesn't have any creeps.
He needs money first. Right now, Envy is still waiting on the deposit.
Come on, Chicken.
That range creep, Burning just denies it. Envy doesn't even contest.
He needs to bring himself something on the chicken. He's not going to bring any regen. That's
What's he waiting for then?
maybe for a brief lull in the last hitting.
It's going to be efficiency in lane, right? Like, it's going to be like, if I'm going to send that courier out, it's bringing me more than just a salve. Like, he doesn't need it at the moment. He's not in any kind of peril. He'll farm up underneath the tower. Yes, he's had a little bit of trouble with last hitting, as it looks like Burning is currently 3 denies to his 2.
I need the camera just on Envy's Basilius. We'll see how many times he toggles it.
That's it?
Yeah, see?
All right, so we can't click off it. Burning's got nothing he's going to trigger, which we won't see an animation for. So yeah, let's stay on EE.
I think it's the most interesting part about this early game.
And EE's actually having real difficulty last hitting underneath that tower.
So he's up 1 last hit.
Compared to the last series, they seem to have like 1/3 of the CS before. Toggle on, toggle off. He's actually toggling it at the same time to mess with Burning's last hits.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
that's what the Basilius special.
But it's so much work.
Who's gonna get that range? The rate Burning wants it.
Envy wants it. Deny. No, he can't do that.
I thought there was some next level play going on there, but that was not.
You thought he was going to pull out of the attack?
Sometimes you can trick people. You can like have your projectile fly towards that creep, but actually like you're in line with something else, so you actually fly past it. But Burning is owning it.
Envy's taking so much damage. He's got a short range raise, but if you can buy the time, one more attack. Burning, don't dive that. Envy already salving up and Burning on the run, copping 3 hits from the tower. But he knew if he could keep it up for another 2 seconds, he would get the last raise on Envy. But 2 seconds was too long.
Burning does not have any more regen. I see the chicken moving. It's going to be a long time until he gets this.
But they're both coming out.
Envy is not going to try and cancel the clarity, or is he? Oh, got it.
Yeah, that's the way to challenge PGL. I want 2 courier cams now. Just to watch them maneuvering.
So, salve and clarity for Envy. He's gone through like 1/10 of his quick buy. Actually, he's gone through like half his quick buy already.
Meanwhile, Burning is getting something new. Boots will be his next item of choice.
Envy has a lot more gold right now. It's 300 versus 174.
Efficiency. More net worth on it. Even though the CS is the same, like...
I want a 50-50 Envy play right here.
What's the 50?
I'm not sure, but he can make it happen.
What? Okay. The low percentage or the half percentage. I could die, I could win.
He can share a tango with himself and then drop it. I don't think you can actually do that, but... And then bait Burning in.
What? You make it... Okay, well, the first raise misses.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Burning trying to trade downhill. He has the creep wave with him.
Maybe that's the play.
Now they're both out of regen, though, so nothing exciting is going to happen for a few minutes.
Burning can at least get a couple of hits into the town, but he's backing up just to get to his courier instead.
A lot of clarities, a lot of salves.
Burn the consumables. Hey, at least they changed it up, right? So now it's a lot harder to have your clarity or your salve cancelled into 1v1.
So how is Shadow Fiend doing on Burning's level 5, and Envy is not level 5 yet.
The range dominance.
Yeah, so even though the creep score looks like it's in favor of Envy, Burning's actually ahead in terms of experience. Level 5 raise versus level 3 raise is a big difference.
I actually wonder how many of those 5 denies were range creeps.
Need a range creep counter.
Okay, well, Burning is just buying salves now. Okay, he's still putting the boots into his quick buy menu.
You can do it when you get a lull in the action and you don't need constant salves, but as it's happening right now, trading clarities.
Hey, Envy's keeping him off the wave. That raise already made Burning back up and miss 4 last hits. And then, well, Envy commits more of the raises. Burning. He's got 2 stick charges up his sleeve.
He's committed for the stick. The economic investment is huge.
That is such a fogged reaction.
It is. Because you're going to... It's upsetting the balance of the salve to clarity ratio. We sound like such nerds.
You sound like a nerd. I'm fine saying big guy hits little thing. That's CS mid lane. Welcome to 4K.
Envy also doesn't have the Arcana. Tisk tisk. Shame on you.
He's got the arm pads, bro. That's all you're in. He doesn't skip arm day, Envy.
CS wise, Envy is pulling pretty far ahead. Soul wise, he's only 1 soul ahead, so not the biggest deal. But with the stick investment,
With a stick investment, burning is so much more efficient. That's what you're going for, right?
Sticks are really important in this.
He was watching before. He understood how Miracle really won that game.
Yeah, a 95 mana raise turns in, or 90 mana raise turns into 75. When you're trading raise on raise, it's very common in the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend, you trade the C raise. I guess it's the E raise now, but most when you talk about Shadow Fiend, it's usually the legacy. You almost always say ZXC, or I guess QWEs sometimes, but C raise.
You're so old school, Ben.
This is the old school matchup, man. This is the oldest.
Well, this is the way it was always settled.
I saw Viper on Viper. That's way worse.
Oh, Viper! What?
The Viper on Viper. It was back then. It was if you made one small mistake, you die just because of the poison.
The best matchup is Lina versus Lina. That is the actually best matchup because the second you're at level 6, you're gonna get kills. You don't have like these long, drawn-out style of things. It's all about like Laguna pop. That's what it's about.
That would just be mass dragon slaving. No one's invested in the raindrops.
Oh, you're not allowed to. They're banned in 1v1s.
Okay,
yep.
yeah, they're actually less efficient for health than Tangos and Salves anyways. So if you want to maximize your gold, it's not the best option. So Shadow Fiend also, Envy also has a stick.
I'm waiting to see like just the other item apart from just the ring that sets these two players apart because you're going to have the ones. Both of them know this. Obviously, it's only the stick for burning. He hasn't got anything else yet.
Imagine how much mana regeneration he's gotten out of his Ring of Basilius over these 7.5 minutes. Oh my god.
You want to crunch the numbers?
What, 60 seconds times 0.65, so 39, almost 8 minutes. It's like almost 300 mana. That's pretty decent.
Oh, you actually crunched the numbers.
That's, but in terms of clarity value, it's like 1.5 clarity. So yeah, that's like 1.5 creeps.
Clarity that doesn't cancel, and you can mess with Burning's last hits.
Yeah.
Even
armor.
Oh, Envy through the tree line. He doesn't get close enough.
He needs to hit
for the mid-range raise. He was already looking at the long one, but Burning is Envy walking into it. Burning will take him, and Envy taps out. Wow. I had the high ground.
That was a 50-50 play. Envy was like, I thought he was going to hit some blind. He's either going to double blind raise him or he's going to get double raise without doing anything.
Burning was so scared he was guaranteed to run away from that, but obviously not so guaranteed.
I'm pretty happy that Envy's 1v1 ended like that.
Just
really abruptly. It was either a double blind raise for the kill or he gets double raise without doing anything.
But he was so close he could have done the blind raise anyway, right?
That was great. Thanks, Envy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Envy. You definitely delivered to all your fans. So let's go to the people who know so much. Our panel.
Wow, Toby really struggled with that one. We have Jake and Perch here with me as well. Were you happy with the way that game ended for Envy?
You're wrong again.
Just want to be right once. I knew that was what.
You got one left.
Okay, we'll get it. But yeah, I mean, what is there to say? Nothing.
All right.
It went exactly. Am I taking crazy pills? Is this a real thing? You guys are so into this.
You've never done a 1v1 mid?
No. What is happening? I thought this was a joke.
It's real, dude. There's strategy and stuff.
Oh my god.
You know, like a 1v1 that happens in the mid lane every single game? It's kind of like that.
Well, I never go over there. God.
Yeah, I guess
that's
not.
where the nerds go.
I think Envy did a good job. The Basie pickup, he used it well. Burning had a lot of trouble last hitting. I think it was mostly just because of the Basilius, because it gives your creeps 2 more armor. That's like 12% resistance against damage. So when you're talking about like small damage edges, it will sometimes let you get the last hit over them. So it was pretty cool. His wraparound was cool. He got creep blocked, and then all of his creeps were dying. So he's like, well, I can't really go back because I'm gonna get hit by the tower like 5 times. So I'll just approach. But you don't walk at somebody high ground when you're against an SF. And at that point, he was super dead. Once he got raised the first time, dead, and he just gave up basically.
Should he?
So it was.
Should he have not GG'd out because it's 2 kills?
No, I think that was worth it. But he could have just. It was fine. He wrapped around, but as soon as he realized that, as soon as he got creep blocked a little bit, he just needed to run back to the side and run back to his mid lane, or walk past the tower while his creeps are still alive. But he waited like 4 seconds, and that was enough for another of his melee creeps to die, and then he was just screwed. Although he could have walked a ways around, but he just did a stupid thing in a bad moment.
Sometimes when you're just gonna just look at the ocean and say, I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk right into it and not come home. That's the decision he made.
Okay.
When he got hit with that one.
Don't
race.
do that.
Yeah.
Do not do that. Thank you.
Well, sometimes.
No.
All right.
Never. Don't do that. That's not nice.
What? Nice. Let's move on. Anyway.
He really did 50-50 it though.
It was.
That
He
was,
did,
that
he
was
did.
real.
All right, real talk. 1v1 strategy, Kevin.
Yeah.
Is it better to block all the creeps, or to do what Envy did and let that range creep go through?
Definitely all the creeps by
Okay,
far.
hands
If you
down.
let the range creep through, it's going to hold their wave up longer. So your wave's in a worse position, and especially if you let it through right away, it could even be on the enemy high ground, which means that you trying to deny it is going to miss 25% of the time. So you could just get completely RNG'd, much like Arteezy did in the first game, was Courier should have gotten sniped. Well fed, let's be real. So I think I did like what Envy did. I think the Basie is better than the Wraithband. The only difference really is that you have a little bit more HP and a little bit more base mana. It's an extra 36. So, but I think the Basie makes it worth it if you're used to doing that toggling thing. Envy's good at it. He's done it a lot. I think that's worth doing for further matches. But we'll see if more people end up duplicating.
We'll see if it evolves in the current 1v1 mid meta. We have one more left for you. Sccc. There you go. Versus Blink. That will be our next matchup. And the last one for the day. So, what do you think, Jake? You got one chance left?
Oh, God. Okay. For real, though.
Yes.
I'm going to go with...
Oh, wait. Why don't you look at the stats and
I'm
base
looking
your...
at the strike.
Your stats don't lie.
I don't look at the numbers. I don't care about the numbers. It's about the gut.
Sorry.
All right?
Sorry, production.
Blink's got it.
Blink's
You're
got
gonna
it.
go with the TI winner.
I'm going to go with the TI
Okay.
winner. Okay? He's got a lot to prove. Sccc, he's doing good in this tournament. He's doing good in life. He's a serious boy. Blink's... He's got to have some good going for him here. This is going to be the one.
You definitely picked the wrong person. I
Perch?
would have definitely picked Sccc, I think.
know.
But
I
never
know.
know. I'm looking forward to a emotionally even matchup here. This is going to be the first one of the day, I believe, where I don't feel like one of them is going to emotionally tilt the other.
I
or
saw
tilt
him
himself.
smile.
Yes.
What
Oh,
are you
there-
saying?
You're right. The emotions are
Purge.
here.
Purge, our master
I've never
of emotions.
he's holding the smile back. I've never seen this before in this guy. Have you? Yeah, I know you've interviewed him a few times. Is it hard to get him to use
No,
words?
That's a serious boy, and he's got the emotions. You can see right
Yeah.
there, and that's the key to his loss. All right, he's humbled. This is his chance, and it's too much pressure. Blink doesn't care. He already won TI. This is a 1v1. He doesn't. That's why he's gonna win.
All right. Well, we are going to find out. It is time for our final best of 1v1 of the day. Over to Toby and Merlini.
I'm still trying to get Slax's logic into my head.
There's no logic. You're trying way too hard for something that's not there.
Yeah, it. Wow. Just okay. That was really bad timing, Vlad. All right. Sorry. Thank you, production. We're gonna go into this matchup, man. Two amazing mids from China. Obviously, you got so much experience playing with someone who knows mid. What would Blitz do in this situation?
I don't know. Does he play Shadow Fiend?
I don't. Yeah, it's just like stone cold. Like you. I don't know. Maybe he does play something other than Storm Spirit.
So the color drafting has changed. It was blue versus pink. Now it's teal versus gray. All these 1v1 midders have their own specific colors that they like.
It's
Mine's purple. I like purple and dark green. Those are my two. What about you?
I like red.
Red's not a color.
It covers up
You
the blood
can't
I die
pick-
with.
You can't pick red.
I want red. Why
Oh
can't I
my-
pick red? Why do you
Because-
put limitations on me?
Because red and green are radiant and dire. You have to pick blue, teal, purple,
See,
yellow, orange.
I don't accept. I don't accept
Oh
your
my.
limitations.
Well, he's teal. So
All right.
you can't select that butterfly, no matter how hard you try. Okay, let's see the build.
Wait.
Are
You're
they
going
both
to
the
be able
same?
to do that. Maybe that's something which Valve have to look into. Interactive environmentals where you can raise down butterflies. And that's now going to be the new mini game coming up, which will be how many butterflies can you raise?
We have one Arcana versus non-Arcana. statistics say that Arcana has won every single map thus far.
Stats lie.
SCC, I know, out of the 3. I think Arcana has won every single one.
Yeah, I think something else is kind of won.
It might be rigged.
Are you sitting there with maybe like $50 just like riding on him? That's why Slacks is going for the wrong person every single time, because he knows he's always going to be wrong, so he bets on the other guy.
SCCC with a way better block. Blink has changed his item slots to different item slots, whereas SCCC stuck with a default 3.
That's very top heavy. Very top heavy. See, Blink leans to the right. And when you lean to the right, how can you be left?
Well, he lost his range creep, and he's taking a lot of harass. SCC is destroying him right now.
Yeah, this is not good. Blink has a horrendous position. He's copped so many physical hits from SC. Wait, is this actually rigged? SC only needs to hit him maybe 2-3 more times. And he just got level 2. The raises are up. Blink, run.
Oh, he didn't get the XP from the range creep. Yikes. Oh, I thought he was going to pop it with a C raise, but he didn't. And the range creep is going into deny range. Oh, no, this is a disaster. Blink, you need to get this range creep.
SC's not denying it. He had more than an opportunity to deny it, but I think SC once the creep's with him, he's ready to pump the damage out into Blink, and Blink is taking it. Like, maybe he just likes pain.
I think it's a draft issue.
Obviously. Why didn't they draft like the 80% win rate hero of DAC so far? Where is the leaner?
Okay, he recovered actually with that. He's getting all 3 creeps here. So 8 last hits to 7.
And he gets the body block at the start so he can reset the equilibrium of the lane.
Yeah, Blink's playing for the late game, dude.
Yeah, it's a false sense of security. Like, if Shadow Fiend could have a crocodile skin right now, it'd be shedding tears.
I don't get that.
You don't know
I'll
the crocodile?
go with that.
Crocodile tears?
Crocodile tears? Is that something special in Australia?
It's... Sorry, have I got to say alligator? Alligator tears?
I believe,
is that what you need?
I believe they are slightly different, Toby.
They are different. I know.
Are Australian tears the same as tears elsewhere? Oh my god.
No, our tears go...
Jeez.
Our tears actually rise, while obviously everyone in the Northern Hemisphere, their tears drop.
So he's 1 raise away from dying. Sccc does have his C raise cooldown. Is he going to be able to get CS at the tower? Or is he just going to play it safe and salve up?
He's got salve and just drag the creep wave back. Oh, okay, well, attack the other wrong one, and that gets denied. Gets the range creep, that's fine. Mid lane 1. It's like a bounty rune.
Oh, when did Sccc sneak that Obs Ward in?
Just during that last push.
Well, he's not going to get EE'd.
He's going to miss that raise, however, but he still gets the creep.
Blink has had maybe like 10 right clicks on Sccc. Scc's probably had like 22.
Just look at the focus, though. Like SCC's looking everywhere. He looks so wide, while Blink, I haven't seen him blink.
Blink doesn't crush his lane that often, though, from the Wings games that I've seen. He does very, very well in the mid game, but early game, mechanical, very rarely will you see him get solo kills. But that's okay. That's what salves are for.
Yep. That's what supports are for. Wait, they're not allowed.
He denied the range creep.
Nice. SC is really being a pain in the butt. But Blink gets a small advantage here. Keep his creep wave back behind the tower. Only downside is he's still missing out on so much CS. 20-10 against the... he now missed 13 for 3.
Uh-oh. Level 4 versus almost level 5. That's really bad. This is getting from bad to worse. What? Blink? How's he going to come back through the mid game?
I don't know, man.
Maybe the smoke wraparound? That net worth's ugly.
See, the real secret here is the fact that SC actually plays for Team Australia. He's gotten all the secrets from KP.
Your boy KP's not here. You can't root for them. He's not in the 1v1.
No, it's a team effort. They all came together to develop the strategies that is now allowing SC to be ahead of Blink.
His net worth just dropped by 200.
Yep.
he's also had to use 2 fairy fires.
Oh boy, the raises may not matter about net worth SC. He'll take it in GG. Under 5 minutes. It was a slaughter.
Not many mistakes from Sccc during that.
What is WoGG?
GG. It seems like the rule is just one kill.
SC looks like he's still playing. It's like, oh, wait, yeah, I won this. yeah, okay, yeah. Another day at the office, boys. Give me the trophy now.
That was pretty easy.
It did seem to be. Too easy for SC. He has to adopt it now that Arteezy's out.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
They're all giggling.
Are we ready for our experts?
I don't.
All right.
No.
Thank you. Yes. Wow, that was over a lot faster than I expected.
What a stimulating cast by Toby
Yeah.
and Ben. Amazing.
I think they've woken up very early this morning
Yeah.
and starting to show.
So, Slacks, what's it like to be 0-4? That's difficult.
Well, you know, statistically, it would be more impressive that I got it all wrong instead of some right and some wrong. So
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I still win, even though I lost.
You're an outlier.
Yep.
You did it. Pretty fun matchup, though. SC seemed more skilled. That's pretty clear. His block was better, if I'm not mistaken. His last hitting was better. He harassed Blinked really effectively. I think the crucial part of the match was how many right clicks he got on Blink that got Blink low. Then he got to go high ground against him and just completely zone him while he waited for a self. That was a really crucial moment to keep his levels down and things like that. And another really interesting thing that I saw him doing is he almost never casted Raise in the early game, even in opportunities sometimes where he would have gotten a last hit, a single last hit. He just saved his mana, probably because that gave him more room to move around with his mana once he finally got like level 3. So I feel like those things were pretty impactful in that 1v1. And he went fast boots as well, which means that if there's ever trade opportunities, he could abuse that and limit Blink's movement speed or limit his ability to return hits because of his lack of movement speed. Did you notice all of that?
I was right there with you, buddy. I mean,
cool.
it was just textbook stuff.
How about the kill? Wasn't it just amazing how like he was actually lower, but he solved up like 100 health, and then he went for the kill anyways because he had that big advantage, and he was like, I need to take the win here, and he knew he had it. He just
Truly incredible.
did the math.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Slacks couldn't have said it better.
I was right there. I watched it as well.
All right, so we've seen 4 guys win with Shadow Fiend. The next round is still going to be Shadow Fiend. Who's the best Shadow Fiend that you've seen?
Who's left? I want to see. Give me that bracket.
There's the bracket. We got Miracle
All right.
versus Paparazzi and Sccc versus Burning.
Okay. Sccc was definitely, I think, the best out of everybody. I mean,
I think I would
disagree.
agree.
I mean, but
think I would
we
agree.
did see Miracle go in for that long game, which no one else had.
True.
He did have,
But he didn't, like, in terms of the early game, he didn't win the early game compared to Arteezy. Arteezy won
He
that
lost
one.
the early game against
Sure.
Arteezy. Paparazzi won his early game. So, yeah, that would maybe make us assume that Paparazzi and SCC are the best of the 4, but it really you never really know. It's just best of 1, guys. Like
well, no,
best of ones don't mean
you
everything.
just mentioned 2 people that are on a different side of the bracket. Am I right? Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying
So that means that if they meet each other, because then there's no longer a best of 1. Then you have 1 game of Shadow Fiend,
okay.
and then the one that
Are you
loses.
talking about finals?
I'm talking about finals.
Okay.
Yes. That's what happened after the semifinals.
Take it easy, Sheemer. He's just a
Then
boy.
the loser of that best of 1 will choose a hero, and they both play that hero. And if the score gets tied up, that means that the loser of that second game chooses the 3rd hero, and they both play that hero. And that's how the grand finals of this 1 versus 1 tournament is going to work out. But it's all going to work out at the main event. Yeah, so you're going to have to wait a little bit for that. Speaking of the main event, brackets are out. So let's take a look at which teams we are going to see up against each other. I don't think it's a big surprise to see Wings versus EG.
Why are we not talking about 1v1 finals right now?
Thank God.
Something
Thank
is
you.
more
Please. Oh, real Dota. Thank you. Anyway.
This is all the side tournament of the 1v1 anyway.
Okay, so OG Newbie,
Yeah.
IG, Team Empire. Not the
Yes.
4 teams we necessarily... actually, the OG Newbie, I think, is not too surprising. But the IG Empire, I'd say Empire definitely the big surprising one there. IG showing to be one of the best teams in the tournament. So I think they deserve that spot.
And Wings versus EG up against each other.
It is the Wings
The
EG.
2 invited teams in the meeting in the lower bracket. And the first round is best of 1. There was different information going around, and this is the final good information. Best of 1 Wings versus EG, Liquid versus Faceless. Now let's not forget that Faceless actually was able to beat a couple of teams in best of ones in Dota Pit a few months back that people weren't expecting they could do, but best of ones is where it's really, really scary. NP versus VGJ, LFY versus IGV. So let's take a look at the schedule and see how many games of Dota you can watch per day. Because there's a lot of games of Dota to be covered. Because after those best of ones, it's all going to be best of threes. And this is for April 1st. Not a joke.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. So we have a... Sorry.
Do I have to say hey-o now? Or,
Well, you could have. It's
okay.
a little
Too late? Too late?
Throw it in whenever you're ready.
Hey-o.
Hey, guys. Let's go.
All right, so we have 2 best of threes. Am I saying that right? OG versus Newbie coming out yet, 2 best of threes, and then 4 best of ones coming at you on April 1st.
How many days is that, Shiva? Is that 2 days?
That is in 2 days. Yeah,
Okay.
you get 2 days to prepare for these matchups. Better yet, these teams get 2 days to prepare for this matchup and to, you know, to see what changed over the last couple of days. Everybody always says, a big tournament like this, meta evolves. What do you think over the last few days? Biggest change in meta that you've seen that you look forward to seeing more of?
Lina basically came to be a occasional pick into a tier 1 pick. I think that's the big one. A lot of the other heroes that were on the roster are just super expected, Lifestealer, stuff like that. So Magnus, Centaur, those heroes still in the meta, but I think Lina's a big one. Monk King maybe. It's like super solidified now.
Biggest surprise for you for these couple of days?
Gosh, I have to say I've been following Team Empire a lot,
Yeah.
and definitely one of the big surprises there. I'm surprised nobody took down OG. They've had that target on them for so long.
Yeah, they lost one game.
Won
but
the series against VGJ. But, I mean, they've been top dogs for so long. Are we going to see those strats specifically designed to take down the Titans coming up? I think so, Shiver. I'm excited to see it happen if it does.
Well, we are going to find out very, very soon. 2 days is what you get as rest period before. We're going to go hard in on all the Dota that is coming to you here from China, DAC. Hopefully, you'll join us then. But until then, make yourself busy doing something else, because there's
Practice
no Dota
your
here.
1v1s.
Practice your 1v1s. You now know how after today. And also, of course, at the main event, the 1v1s will be played out, including the grand final. So we'll see you then.